Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Advanced Captain's Edition. Last episode we played with the Raptor. I think we won. It's been a while. Had 4 episodes, so we didn't have to record for quite a bit. Anyway, next ship. Don't worry about this. This is from a future project I'm working on. Anyway, next up the Xanthogonite. No story on this one. I think I lucked out last time a bit. Got a good amount of help from Defense Drone Mark II, so kind of hoping for the same thing again, but you know, defense drones tend to be reliable, and it doesn't help when you have a spacious, we have a really spacious layout, because I mean missiles can hit faster, and bigger shields don't really help either if you wanted to block lasers. Let's give it a shot. We'll see what happens. This is great, isn't it? Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Tell you what, I'm not even gonna try. I decided myself to just say F it, and I'm pretty sure those are in a asteroid field, but anyway. Why take a lot of damage early on? I mean, just the first jump, who cares really? I don't really need the store, although I might sell off the Crystal Vengeance, even though it only sells for 10, and seeing that we are going to take some hits, it might be better just to keep it. I don't need my defense drone here, which frightens the bejesus out of me, actually. We're going there. I'm really gonna send out the engine? Nah, I'm just gonna vent for now. Until he decides to go somewhere more dangerous. Alright, you can fight the NG for a little while. That is fine with me. 6 fuel straight out of the start. I think I'm just gonna take that. I tend to have issues with fuel, so if I can get 6 that early on, that's basically 12 scrap right there. Is it 12 or 18? Well, we don't have to wait for shields to come back online because we don't have them. Yeah, for a flag gun I'm willing to give someone away. I don't even care if it's the crystal. It's our human. Flag 1 is only 2 shots, but you know, probably should have switched these out so you would have ended up with more health, but yeah. I'm gonna keep you on weapons for now. 35, we might want to try and rush that out as soon as we can. We'll attack. Alright, defense drone. First time to really prove your mettle. Good. You stopped one as intended. And that will be that. We can go for shields or whatever we really want. I think I'm just going to keep the pressure on weapons. So I'm actually going to wait until they repair those by 1. So I know not a weapon is going to come on straight online again the moment I fire. It's an interesting strategy, but I suppose it's well worth it at the moment. To make sure I don't get hit. Charging, meaning they only have 1 person in there. Alright. Jump imminent. Well, they're gone. Yeah, they're gone. Yep. Yeah, we'll attack. Wonder if they are planning on running as well. This is gonna take a lot of damage. At least one from each. Well, we have 15% evasion, but I'm not really relying on that evasion too much to save our bacon here. I should at least lower the amount of people they have for repairs on weapons. We're gonna get hit again, but nothing too bad, I'm hoping. Yeah, 15% evasion. Sometimes it does work. Sometimes, you know. Problem is, you only take one power bar to charge. I don't know. It's gonna go back and forth quite a while, it seems. Maybe I get lucky, maybe I don't. It depends on what's actually gonna happen. I think he's gonna be able to fire that one in. Yeah. And you weren't even firing. Surprised our augment didn't pop. Maybe that's something to do with the fact that it doesn't do hull damage, although that doesn't do system damage, although that sounds stupid. I don't know. I don't know. Leave. We'll take another weapon. We're gonna need one more power bar, I think, unless we want to get rid of our oxygen. Which we might. Well, we'll probably do it for now. Socialize with the NG. Right. We'll see how much Crystal Vengeance goes for. There's shields. 15. Another flak. If I were to get rid of Crystal Burst, I could go with 2 flak guns. But I don't think it's worth it. I got rid of 15, 7 to 22. Wouldn't get enough. Maybe I'll go back for it and just evade the quest. And getting 2 flak cannons would be kind of nifty. We'll try. Let's get flak up as well. Otherwise we're just being stupid. Yeah! Thank you, defense drone. You are hitting weapons, right? Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Let's get oxygen back. Alright, so the flag was 45, right? Let's go get it. We'll get rid of Crystal Vengeance. 15 brings me up enough to get flak, yep. And then we need 50. I don't know how smart it is to go without weapons for a long time. To go without shields for a long time, but I don't know. It's an interesting strategy, at least. We got someone else for engines now. Time to go. Defended perimeter. That's Zoltan. I don't want to deal with Zoltan. Zoltans are beams and Zoltan shields. Cool. 11 free scrap. I suppose we could try and stay out of this nebula for as long as we can, right? This could be good. I don't want to talk to Cruel. I don't want to talk to Crew for the one thing. We just got a crew reward, don't need to get greedy. Continue. Well, Flak's going in first. I'm gonna miss horribly. Cool. Right. I think the whole defense thing is mostly player bias, but I have seen some things like a defender not even bothering to target something, so good thing I did that. I don't know. Alright, good. We'll carry on. Knowing that we only need 10 more scrap to get 2-second flak cannon online. I'll probably talk to the crystal a bit more. Yes. More acid. Can we actually do something here? No. Oh, yep, we do have a fight. Alright, good. Do we go double flak now? No. I think we don't, and the reason for it is quite simple actually. Flak is semi-unguided. It fires everything, huh? Okay, I see what you can do here. Shot one and didn't get bothered by the missile. Alright. You got confused, it's okay. Okay, more damage, hull breaches. Okay, yeah. We'll get you to fixing those. Ew, I immediately lost oxygen. Ah, we were really on high. Ah, shite. Well, you're gone too then, I guess. Right? Yeah. 4 damage to hull. Yeah, well. It happens, I guess. Had nothing to do with the fact that we do not have shields. One of your shield layers collapses. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed. Alright. Well, you're not running, that's something. You're gonna have a hard time stopping this kind of thing that's at a pretty high speed, but you're doing quite well so far. I think you can target that as well. Yeah, you're already aiming for it. There you go. Would have been a problem if you had a defense 1, but we have defense 2. A bunch of resists again. Nope. Alright, so this is gonna be interesting if we want everything up. Oh boy. Double flak cannon is good though. Sure. Alright. Bang, bang. And that'll be it. Okay, next up, shields. Probably. We've got lucky that we haven't come across too many beam ships or beam drones so far. We'll ignore. Wish I could attack, but Can't always get what you want now, can you? Alright, no beams. But we will take a defense drone. Although, we'll probably only get hit once depending on how well the flag does. So maybe I'm just gonna take it all in. Yeah, this is probably good. Yeah. Good. Now we can really start going for shields first. Because we got the power to get everything going. We have no need for the store, I think. But we might as well repair a bit, right? It's cheap. Sure. All of these connect to our exit, so we'll go here. Wait, if I go here, then I'll move up to here, then I'll go here, and then no, I have to go down straight away. Corporate outpost. Alright, so we lose a flak weapon. We'll get a defense drone up. And I'm slightly hoping that'll never get a chance to fire, but... yeah, that's not gonna help us. That does. Right, and you're still hitting projectiles like a madman, so that's great. Something broke. And I have that to worry about as well, which means less repairs on the weapons themselves. That's a weird little sounding weapon, man. Weird. Who's gonna get the kill? Alright. So far so good, I'd say. 2 flak weapons, crystal burst 2. Nothing wrong with that. Right, they're running, which means we are probably safe. Well, still can't say if that's a 2-shot or not, but we'll go for the engines first, I guess. That's a 1-shot. So technically, if the fence drone doesn't fumble up too bad, we should be in a pretty good position. Engines are destroyed, which means we're going for weapons next. Even shot the drone. Well, we would have lost a crystal shard anyway. Alright, let's do as much damage to as many systems as we possibly can. I'll keep them occupied. And this could be the finisher then. FTL delayed. There we go. Good. Good. Distress. We got NGs. Maybe they can do something, but it seems to be a tarp. It's a trap. Boarding me with a human. Where are you going? Doors, I'm guessing? I wonder if 2 NGs could take you down. Probably, yeah. This is gonna be the most awkward fight ever. Yeah. Right, that's Mark's. Whoa. Did 3? How did that happen? We shot 1 projectile down. And it still did 3 damage. Probably a weird issue with flak, I'm guessing. I think we should be okay. Maybe we'll take 1 more hit from this thing. But I think we're good. Battle is going quite nicely. Alright, switch. No, this is the console, so you need to go in first. Assuming you're gonna port out soon anyway. Yep, there you go. Alright. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get very far though. You're welcome to try, but you know. Alright, we're past halfway point for shields. Yeah, okay. I think this will work too. Are you... Yeah, you need to be here actually. No, you're good. Alright. Time to go. Kazakh plugs brute pool drone group row. Don't want to deal with borders or with NGs. I mean, all of my weapons can be shot down by defense drones, so that's a bit of an issue, but... One free drone part. Nice. Alright, fuel is running low. Surprise, surprise there. Another combat drone which will sell. Well, an anti-drone. Anti-combat drone. That's the correct phrase. What's getting hacked? Piloting. You can't win them all, so I don't blame you, really. That's the missile launcher gone. And that's that weapon gone. And that's why I took out your engines. Alright, good. No fuel though. Which is starting to become a problem. Alright. Store, do we have anything to sell? Yes, which means we should be able to get shields. If systems are offered. Which they aren't. Alright, we'll continue on. A lot of beacons down there. Too bad he didn't have more fuel for us, but... Time to download. There's another store. We'll do this battle first. Yeah, we'll attack. Alright, borders it is then. You go in there. And I want to know where you guys are gonna go off to. You stay in here for a bit, will you? Ah, they still broke it, huh? Well, we can do without auction for a little bit. Okay, go in here, and we'll use you to lock down. Giving us a bit more time to do our thing. Flag it up. Okay, good. You only shoot one, right? Forgot about that. So that worked for a while. Now we start having a problem, though. Alright, well, we need oxygen fixed. That's a given. And we'll need to vent the doors as well. Drones can go because they're out of weapons anyway. I'm not going to go for a teleporter because I want them to stay here. Which means you guys go on there. Actually go on there, because if we're going to lose drones, we are going to have a problem. Alright, we can lose a few of our weapons. That's not too bad. Rather wish it didn't happen, so yeah. Vent some more stuff. Why don't you go repair oxygen? If we lose some crew on this, we lose some crew on this. Nothing that can truly be done with it. Where are you going this time? Right, we got air back. It's powered. Go in there. Your lockdown is almost ready to go again. Oxygen is indeed powered. You might die actually, which would be bad, but nothing we can't fix. You do have a clone base now. Not really what I was expecting there. Oh, now you're suddenly decided to fight this crystal. Huh. You want in there? Go. Sure, I don't care. It's your funeral. Space funeral. Right, we're definitely losing sensors. Unless I can somehow vent this quicker, which I don't think I can. I'll give it a go, but I think we're going to lose sensors. Nope. Right, close up. We need to start shooting a bit, but I'm going to use flak to take down the shields first. Kind of wondering what's going on in there, because they aren't repairing their weapons. One way to find out is to go and have... Oh yeah, that makes sense. You don't have any weapons, why don't you take over? We'll close this up so they don't run away from it straight away. Okay, doors are up. Let's have a look. And now they are repairing it. I wonder what happened there. Oh well, they're dead. Suddenly electricity, blah blah blah. And you were kind enough to bring your own crew back to your own ship, so I didn't have to deal with that. Thank you. Much obliged. And who are you again? Pilot, but I can't be. I'm gonna put you on engines. I suppose I can just click this. I will know. You're a weapons personnel, but didn't we have someone on weapons? Yeah, you're decent at weapons. Okay. I'll save it like that. We can do one more jump and then we'll go to a store. Nothing here. Let's talk to the crystal. Alright. Find a bit of fuel, we'll hit up the storm, get shields, get fuel. It'll be alright. Shields. Fuel. And that's gonna be that. I'll go up here, we've got some more beacons to go ahead. Alright, we're safe from beams now. That's big. Ignore, because we can't attack. We'll try the distress beacon, although I probably should have gone for the fight instead. You're potent, aren't you? That sucks. Alright, so we're in more trouble than we bargained for. Oh. It's gonna be problematic then. Alright. Okay, good. Well, good is a... Probably not the best word, because we do not have shields anymore. Good, we got shields. Go help there. You help there. You fix that. Okay. Just got a few asteroids to deal with. What could be the big problem? Well, that didn't do jack. Right, we live. Sort of. Bit worse for wear. But we were definitely lucky to have gotten a little upgrade, I think. Yeah, we'll upgrade shields straight away as well. Good. Yeah, we'll figure this out. Alright. Mining fleet. Freedom. I don't know what that is. Rock? We got missile defense. Oh, it's rebels. Okay. The crew member forms you a part of its arm into a metallic flower and presents its sign of appreciation adequate. You politely thank the being for a strange present made from its own body. Will the NG want to have that thing back at some point? I wouldn't mind giving it back to him. So that's a dead end. Look at the size of that nebula. Well, we're out of fuel, so that's brilliant. We'll engage a turret, yeah. Alright, so we don't need shields. Because that'll take shields out when it hits. And if it doesn't hit, it doesn't matter. Alright, defense zone it is then. Can't really appreciate you going for our engines. Would have much rather have you take down our shields, which we weren't using at this point anyway. Alright. This should be good. Good. We're safe. And once again out of fuel. Well, not out of fuel, but not too far away from it though. Surprise, surprise. I don't know if he has system repair drones in there. I don't think he does. Otherwise, weapons would have probably already been fixed. Okay. Investigate station. Well, if you're gonna run out of fuel, might as well be in the nebula, right? Should have probably kept some fuel in case someone was willing to trade. Some scrap in case someone was willing to trade with us, though. Yeah. Okay, there's fuel in there. That's what we needed. Right. It's good for our shields. Yeah. Right. Got a breach in there. Okay. The data indicates you're not supposed to be here. I'm forced to engage you with a flag cannon. I think we're just gonna keep shields up. That's a flag 3, I think. So depending on the giant amount of system casing you have, we should be able to take that out. Alright, so we did add system casings. Didn't really come as a surprise. And now you do seem to have repair drones. Which means one of these days we're gonna have some bad luck on our hands. Well, we're doing more damage to him than he can repair with his hull repair, so he might be fine. Might be fine. Right. Fortunately, that thing stayed online now, so brace for impact, I guess. Yep, there it goes. Hit me! Ooh. It's alright, I guess. Wasn't too bad. I think that's gonna be it for damage we'll be taking. Looks like a repair ship, so you might get some repairs out of this, but I think this is a mining thing, so I'm not too surprised that that ended up being a no. We'll go to stress, then we'll probably hit the store up for repairs, fuel, and whatnot. How do we even get there? And that's a long way away. I think I'm just gonna ignore it because it's gonna cost me way more fuel than I would want to give to that. Alright. Proximity warnings, blah blah blah, we know, continue. Should my engines be... There they go. I can send out the anti-drone. It's not going to be able to hit this wing, but it will stop the ion drone. It even blew it up. What more could you possibly want? We'll go for its drones, because those are the annoying ones. Ooh, I hit that one. That shouldn't have been able to happen. These are supposed to be invisible for drones. Yeah, for defense drones. Maybe it was a lucky shot, I don't know. Alright, borders. Crap. We don't need to worry about the weapons, so go to doors. We need to protect our stuff. This is not gonna be good. I think it'll be okay though. Yeah, alright. We're gonna need some clones, it seems. You're both going in here. Was not thinking that was gonna be a thing. Why don't you go to there and try to save oxygen? At least for a little while. We're gonna lose our entire crew, that's a given. Which is annoying. Clone Bay up. And Oxygen isn't gonna survive either. Probably could have done something with my log down there. Well. Yeah. Why do you keep going for the ones that don't have a lot of health to them? It's making me take unnecessary hull damage. Why didn't you go for weapons? Maybe that's your next position, although I think you're gonna go for shields. Yep. I'm just too smart for this game. Yet it still kicks my ass at a regular basis. Well, so far so good though. How many slots do I still have left? I could go cloaking and hacking. It's probably what I am going to end up doing. Although I'm pretty sure that I put the waveform artillery on this thing. And I like the waveform artillery. I don't know. Okay, what do we get? Anti-drone, I guess. How many are actually shooty ones? Just you. Naturally, you're targeting the one that can't hurt me. Again. Ooh, this is... Yep. Alright, take down the drones. I think we're gonna need some repairs. Yeah. So I'm hoping there aren't too many shinies in the store that I would like. It's hard to resist shinies. No, because you could actually kill me. I don't know if you do 4 hull damage when you fire a missile at me. Could be just 1, but... Sometimes you know when to stop being an idiot. Yeah. So many scrap wasted on repairs. Oh well. Alright, our engines are gonna need a bit of a tune-up, I think. Although with the defense drone, it's like, they can pick up the slack a little bit. The man, are you gonna run straight away? Oh man. No, they're not running straight away. But I think I'm gonna need the... I don't know how many shots you have. We are gonna hack your... and no piling, because that messes you up a bit more. I still don't know if you're a 2-shot, but you have to stop the missile. You're 2 shots. Yep. Yeah, this will work. And they're running. Looks like they want to fight, but they do start shooting at me. Makes sense, doesn't it? We don't need our shields at this point. Instead, we need every weapon up we can get. And we have to wait for Flak to be ready. Oh man. I don't know if we're gonna pull this one off. Naturally, I'm hoping we could, but you know, it's still that inkly dinkly feeling if we're gonna be actually able to. And that's breached as well, which is good. That's coming back online. You're not making this easy on me, are you? No, I wasn't expecting any favors either, so... Alright, so we don't need to hack. Should probably go repair, but I think our defense drones... maybe not. It is a big ship. See? We stopped the other one. Good. Alright, shooty shooty. Guess we'll go engine. And maybe shields. So they're still trying to do some stuff there, but we have a hack ready. Can't really wait. Have to go for it. And that missed. Oh man. Well, there's one of them stunned. And we killed one of them. Keep shooting. Okay, we got some time again. There's no one in piloting. I think that might actually be our last dude. I don't think we'll be able to kill him though. I am willing to give it a shot. I don't know how much health he has, so... yeah, FTL's charged anyway and they're dead, so... Not really the giant heap of stuff I was expecting there. Sure. 3 fuel, good. Planet side anti-ship batteries. No. We're not going in for ASB because that's gonna get us killed. So I'd rather lose 1 fuel and some scrap. Sure. Do we need more of that? Yeah, we can always send it towards our defense drone. Which you might want to make part of our regular defense. To pick up some slack from our shields and engines. I like to see how much engine power these dudes have. I mean, we know with this it's 1, 2, or 3, but this is like 1 to 5, I think. Right. You're gonna be able to shoot down the ion, so that's kind of why I'm keeping you around. The irony doesn't elude me, okay? Let's just be perfectly clear on that. Ugh, here we go again. Borders. There are only 4 of them now. They don't have any weapons. I don't know who would win in a fight, an NG or I mean, he does 50 less damage, but he only has 50% health. I'll leave it to me to ask the big questions. Well, looks like we got our answer. You still got a lot of health left. Why don't you take over? You need to get out. You need to get in. Actually, why don't you go out? I will send you back in. Yeah. NGs. Who knew they could be capable fighters, huh? No one did, because they aren't capable fighters. They're just better than what I had left. Yeah, well. Okay. So our crew is a bit worse for wear. Not the first time. So probably let life support tick up. And the way I'm going to do that is by cutting the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing. See you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.